This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate.
What a day to debut, or re-debut, I guess. What's going on, guys? Rogelio Valencia, R.R.Podcast. I had a totally different rhythm. I had a totally different plan on how I was going to get started today. I had put together some reports that I wanted to talk about. And again, who am I kidding, right? They're posts, right, in the form of a report or in the format of a report. I had put together 4 little reports that I wanted to talk about. And at the very end, at the chopping block, I came across the news of Russia and the drone strike going into Poland, which also led me to think maybe we should talk a little bit about that too. But this morning, as you guys can see, I was really hoping it was, I had to go do a bunch of stuff and then come back. But when I heard about the incident, I thought maybe and hospitalized. Oh, shoot, hell yeah, he's going to make it. Oh, shoot, and then no. Actually, my son sent me the president's tweet. Again, I got to get Twitter, or what is it, X now. I got to get that back. I really do. But maybe I should get it back. Let me run a few things by you guys. Who am I, right? What the fuck am I doing here? Truck driver turned journalist, right? Sure. But I'm going to fake it till I make it, guys. I'm going to perfect my delivery. And I'm going to begin the practice mode of this particular job. Sometimes there'll be some jams in the background. I don't know how much trouble I can get in for any of that. I don't know how much trouble I can get in for any of this. But of course, if you guys can, I'll run through the shameless plugs real quick. Like, share, subscribe, send this to someone. Just, new podcaster trying to grow. Little tiny seed. Hopefully we can sprout the fuck out. I'm going to do them backwards. With all that being said, my heart does go out to the wife, the kids of Charlie Kirk, a person in the sphere I'm jumping into that I have nothing in common with. Our ideologies don't align in any way, shape, or form. But here's where you won't catch me fucking around. I'm not gonna get on here and try to clickbait you guys. I'm not gonna get on here and start talking shit or say disrespectful stuff about this individual. At the end of the day, this is how we traffic in this sphere. We talk shit. I don't think I have, but if I've ever publicly or posted anything negative about Charlie, it has nothing to do with an outcome ending in death. If that could be said out loud and made clear. We shit talk. We debate. We, again, traffic in words. And further information, I got the other screen used already, but in further information of that particular incident, I thought they caught the guy, right? I was out and about running them errands that I needed to run, and I kept saying, in custody. So then I guess we're good, right? But no. Anyway, I got 1, 2, 3, and then I'm splitting this screen, even though I think I'm recording. I hope I'm recording. With the pinchy news, right? I just to stay on top of the game here, and I haven't. The new outcome was that he was not caught. That person was released. Not the guy, not our guy. Now we get into the whole shit. Somebody shot this guy from a distance, a significant distance is what it sounds like, and you guys didn't catch him. Starting to look more like a professional hit here. Anywho, that will be left for hopefully a further video. Maybe in a sense that, or maybe in a fashion where there's more details to go around for that. So, let me start with this. Does anyone really fear free stuff? And it's to a report that I put together. Another distraction. So we can unite against a common enemy and not unite against the rich and powerful who are covering this whole entire Epstein debacle. All of this because of 4 or so grocery stores. I could look it up again and triple check, but I believe Mom Donnie is trying to bring 4 government-ran grocery stores. And here's where most people misunderstand that and think, oh, it's going to get looted the fuck out. People are going to come and, yeah, the stuff in there is for free to the individuals coming in. It's not like it's a free-for-all. It's not like the doors are going to be open and every single homeless individual is going to run in there, loot the place out, and run out. You guys keep creating this really big bad wolf. That's why I believe I titled this, Who is Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? What blows my mind in this particular case is that the rich's tummy gets upset even with shit that they don't eat. Let that sink in for a little bit. How are you gonna get an upset tummy over some shit some other guy ate? It isn't like this type of free food they're giving away is the type of food rich people eat any fucking way. None of you are gonna come make line and or apply for government cheese. You're just not. You're not, but it just seems to bother the rich when we poor get poor cheese. I don't know if that makes sense. It does. It actually really does. Like the video that goes with this report is I'll show it to you guys. But it trips me out how so easy they create a monster out of something so simple, something so small. I mean, imagine being kicked in the nuts by a little tiny kid who you took his toy from, and now you're the victim with your nuts in your hand. He hit me. You shouldn't have taken the motherfucker's toy. Anyway, different podcast, different day. Actually, let's go to the video right now.
Our next guest, parents fled Castro's communist regime in Cuba. She's been fighting communism and socialism her entire career. Congresswoman Maria Salazar just reintroduced a resolution condemning socialism, and she joins us now. Welcome, Congresswoman. Always great to have you. So you hear this, free buses, free, and you think what?
Scary. Thank you for the opportunity.
So, if Maria's parents were receiving free groceries, free transportation, and all those social benefits they claim to be horrific, then why would they get in a man-made raft through shark-infested waters to come to America where we charge for all that shit? I'm trying to find where this makes sense. So, anyway, comments are always wide open, guys. Let me know where I'm wrong. I ask the rich this. How can something that someone else eats upset your stomach? Like, I'm just saying, like at the very end of this report, I posted, whatever happened to live and let live? Like, this particular story came at me through the algorithms, and sure, I'll hear it, I'll listen to it if I was a person in power, if I was in a position of like this congresswoman here. I wouldn't have shit to say. Like, I'd be minding my own business. I'd come up to the podium, all looking real fly. And then they'd ask me, hey, what do you think of Mandani over there in New York? New what? Where? I mean, I know it's part of America and the United States, but I'm a little too fucking busy with, and she's a congresswoman in Florida. So, I mean, I'll use my example, right? If I was, I don't know, a congressman in fucking California, I'd be like, hey, I'm a little too fucking busy to worry about what's going on over there in New York. Let New Yorkers worry about that. It seems like they want this guy. So what do I think? I think go New York, do your thing, pick your guy. Pick your guy. My 2 cents in this little distraction of a story that it is if you're a congresswoman from Florida, then just worry about bullshit about Florida. You guys got plenty to worry about. Than to have to sit there and talk, just because he's of the opposite party, bad about a guy in a few fucking states up north. It's blue side. Just because he's from the blue side. Sure. Oh shit, bring him up. I got some shit. I got to have a little shit to talk about him. Why not? That's where I'm just like, live and let live. And God, man, I hope I'm not going into an industry full of fucking tards, man. Because if I'm a reporter and my boss sits there and says, yeah, read this script. Make sure you ask the congresswoman, what she thinks of Mandani. Boss, this is a congresswoman from fucking Florida. Or are these guys not allowed to say nothing? Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. All right, guys, this one I'll make quick. This one I'll make super quick. I titled it, I don't know if deflecting, right? Later on, when I get all the screens nice and hooked up, there'll be a little floating screen right here. Ooh, it's gonna look so fucking cool. Anyway, we'll get there. Small podcaster trying to get it going. Again, if you can, I don't know where they're at. They're somewhere there. A little like button, share. No problem. Por favor. Trump still tries deflecting on the Epstein file. And what blows my mind is if this individual didn't have anything to do with any minors or any of that sicko stuff that we're all trying to fuck around and find out about, then why not just come out and say it? It makes it worse to sit there and be like, oh, well, hoo-ha. So do you have like rich perv little buddies that you just want to cover for? Again, even earlier in the other report, how much money is enough money? You know what? I have a simple answer for that. Just about enough to keep me from turning into a sicko perv. We have more than enough evidence of rich, super fucking rich people turning into... Again, if you have an addiction for sex, you can have that motherfucker even if you're poor. But as soon as you get a lot of money, you think it's okay to do stupidities with that addiction. How much money is enough money? Enough money to balance my fucking rights and my wrongs. I don't think billions allows you to have that scale in operating services. Just, again, my 2 cents. Small podcaster trying to make it through. Hit like, share, subscribe if you can. Come on. Don't cost you a thing. Don't cost you a thing. Moving right along. And just to second the previous post, I was on a roll. I was on a fucking roll with the deflecting. But in this particular case, you guys all heard about I call them protests, right? But then you send an asshole to agitate the shit, and one little drop of a fucking raindrop, they want to blow it up and say it was a riot. I still believe that, especially the one from Chicago, has kept it under wraps. Of all I was keeping up, I think the Midas Touch had a great little report on that as well. They're keeping it clean out there with the riots that are not riots. they're still just peaceful protests. But it's all like, look, I want to say it's another distraction. Not that they're not doing the right thing out there. How when all this started, and I started about a year or so ago, with protesting the war. I wanted to be out there with the students. I was still driving. I couldn't be on. I protested in whatever fashion I could, which was get on this and just act a fool, start talking shit. For the DC sanctuary, for the Chicago No Kings protest, and all these other ones like LA, but I would love to be out there. It's a time constraint. It's more so that I'm sitting here looking for, or I'm actually like typing it in as opposed to just letting the algorithms reload and give me whatever it wants. I'm sitting there reloading, maybe even specifically typing in, the Epstein case or the Epstein files. You throw that into Google there, and each individual time it kind of gives you different things popping up in the top of the list. So I'm sitting there looking for Epstein stuff or Epstein releases or anything that comes up with Epstein, and I get this shit. Like, seriously, you guys, I get the DC protest. I get Again, no, I'm not stepping on no toes here. The Midas touch. That's a great report. But I'm like, what the fuck? I only got like 2 hours, you guys. I gotta get back out there and all that's coming up. It's like right now, if I wanted to look for some Epstein stuff and I'm sitting there punching in, yeah, I would get probably some Epstein stuff, but everything else is about Charlie Kirk, and the fact that he got shot and whatnot. So the algorithms are like swamped with a bunch of not bullshit, because this is fucked up, but it's wrapped up in stuff that, okay, maybe I've already done my research on that. Like, I'm done, I'm good, I got a good report for it to put on the show. Sure, I gotta keep it moving. I gotta keep and the algorithms are like, nah, fuck you. We're gonna give you some more Charlie Kirk stuff, or in this particular case, we're gonna give you some more. Well, they're titled riots. I keep saying riots, but they're not riots. They keep getting me more protest stuff, more stuff about what's going on, and then the military coming in and whoopity whoop. So then I like, dude, is this part of the let me keep you busy with something else? That's why it's like Donald Trump keeps deflecting. Now he's talking about, oh, well, we're gonna go into a new city or Mississippi, or we're gonna go into Detroit. Does he not know that Detroit's kind of half abandoned? Just saying, maybe he doesn't. Or that, we're gonna send people to Sentinel Island. Just enough. Sending shit anywhere. Can you take a little pause on the sending stuff and send us the fucking files? Because that's what this is all about. And we're getting nothing of it. That's why I made this one quick. I'm like, Holly, I want to throw something out there for the protests. Keep it in the algorithms as well. Keep us continuing to keep up to date with these people. Hell, one of these days I'm just gonna drive by one and like give you guys water, or hey, what do you guys feel like? I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I'll bring a bunch of cheeseburgers because one. Just keep it going. I'm too fucking busy to be out there. I wish I was out there, but that's why I kept this one quick and easy. All right, this one here, not necessarily that I'm trying to leave best for last or nothing, but this one here kind of hits a little hard. It hits home. I'm sure it'll hit everybody. And we were kids when this shit was happening. Little kids. I don't know what age bracket you're in, but, I heard about Epstein and all of his jumbo jack shit when I was still in high school, 2000, 2001. And to say, bro, it's been these guys have this shit in seasons. Like, these disgusto pig monsters have this shit in seasons, to where Ghislaine Maxwell is spending a little bit of her free time putting together little books for him, putting together little, ooh, check this out. Look at what we did in 2003. Look at what we're doing now in 2007. Moving up in life. This is disgusting. You look at the pictures, you look at the little drawings. It's like a fucking 14-year-old never left this asshole's body, and he just continued getting old, but still thought like a 14-year-old, and gave himself the okay that everything he was doing was good, no problem. We will not move on. American children were done wrong here. Congresswoman Ana Paulina Luna, which happens to be a feisty little congresswoman, responded in an interview. There is a lot of rich and powerful people that need to be in jail here. I fucking agree. She goes to explain somewhat of a shared frustration with the general public about the whole Epstein debacle. She also states there is a very large possibility that Jeffrey Epstein was, in fact, some kind of an intelligence asset. Let me pause real quick on the read here. When we talk about Jeffrey Epstein with, let's say, the crowd I know that likes to wear the red hat instead of the blue hat, they seem to have this like, bro, like, that for Jeffrey Epstein, man, it's a fucking secret agent, and like some kind of 007 shit. Like in any of the fucking GoldenEye or 007 movies I ever watched, I didn't see Mr. Bond doing stuff to little girls. Now, he was doing stuff to a lot of girls, but mind you, girls that were of age and more than willing. Okay? When I hear that, he was intelligence agent or what have you, or this and that, I think to myself, this sick fucking pervert got in trouble and chose to be some kind of an informant about what he was into to not go to jail. They're over here saying the Speaker of the House, oh yeah, Donald Trump was an informant, then he peddled that shit back. When they up there, you guys, in the fancy world, use the word informant, it's because they're too wealthy to use the word rata or rat, for those of you who don't speak Spanish. So another individual got in trouble, caught in some stupid shit that he was doing, and decided to, hey man, listen, I'll give you some info on some shit. I'll give you the scoop on some scoopy ass shit. But don't put me in that jail. Oh shit, what are you gonna tell us? I know everything about Jeff. All of it. That just sounds to me like a rich leva who didn't want to go to jail and decided to just throw rata real fast to just not go to jail. That's just, again, for a small podcaster, it's just my 2 cents, but it's the one that makes a bit more sense. All right, it's the one that I, again, get more of the agreement, oh shit, okay, than anything else. Because for those of you who still keep thinking, ooh, they were agents, they were Secret Service. No, bro, not even the fucking cameras were, Secret Service material. Motherfuckers were from Timu back then. But right here, you guys, I will talk to everybody as if every single one of you guys was my brother and sister. White, black, brown, orange. Talking to you too, Donnie. If you want to come through, if you want to come clean, if you want to just let it all out and say, all right, fuck it. I don't think we're going to have any mercy, but maybe the opinion about you will change a little. But all of us, collectively, in every single color, because every single color makes America, all of them together. They did our little girls wrong, you guys. They invaded our safe space where we men were supposed to feel safe, where we men knew our daughters were supposed to be protected in this area. This is the safe zone. They invaded that space. They took advantage of our mamas, our daughters, our little princesses, our little baby dolls, whatever you call your little girl. And if you don't have one, hey, I'm sure you have a mother. These victims are grown now. Oh, or the ones that we know about are coming out. I'm actually thinking with what, different screen, damn it. With what Jasmine Crockett was saying is this is probably still going on. Hey, what the fuck, man? There's probably, as we are recording this little video here, there's probably 12, 13, and 14-year-olds that we don't know about that these fucking pigos are doing stuff to. Bro, you guys in the red hat wearing team, you guys can't find 2 more signatures to get this shit forcibly released? It blows my mind. I didn't think that this had colors. I didn't think if a guy rear-ended me and he was Republican, I'd give him a break. Fuck it, man. Don't worry about it. But if he was Democrat, sure you don't got fucking insurance, bro. So I'm gonna write you up. I need let me call the law to come get a report. No, I thought you got rear-ended. You got your insurance card. You got insurance? Let's get this shit on the road. But we're causing traffic. It didn't matter that it didn't, what color? Just let's make things right. You rear-ended, busted my shit. Let's get it fixed. Whatever the color of that shit is what I figured we would lead this with as well. It didn't fucking matter to me if the people on the list are people of the blue wearing hat team. No, they can get busted too. They did our little girls wrong, you guys. That's the part that fucks me up. And again, to come around and think it's just because of one political party, one color holds all of us the fuck down. Red, right now, the red political party holds us all back, keeps this in the shadows, continues to keep us in the dark and feed us shit. They got away with it, you guys. What's Donald Trump gonna do at this point if he is involved? Go to jail for the rest of his life? I mean, when you did that much bad and are about to start doing good, I think the bad wins. You got away with it. Like, these guys got away with it at this point. They had it in decades. This stuff is put together for decades. They got away with this stuff. So at this point, bro, just come out. Release the fucking, all the evidence. Release everything. Who cares? Left, right, blue, red, middle. The whole fucking bird needs to get a full wash at this point. But I appreciate you guys. If you guys are still here this far in, if you can, hit like. Don't cost you nothing. Subscribe. Turn the little bell on. Let you know when I'm up here talking shit. For the most part, I'm gonna try to deliver some positive vibes. You know, I tend to get in the groove of shit, whatever I'm doing. But again, a hell of a day to pick to re-show myself, re-show my ass on the internet, because the stuff that I was doing research for was, again, not that it was good, right? Russia attacking Poland, but today was a hell of a day. I did push some of that stuff back. I'm looking for 3, maybe 4 shows a week. If I can do more, I will. I'm trying to switch completely over, but you got to fake it till you make it, and practice makes perfect. And that's what I'm doing here. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. I'll see you.